Hello everyone, my name is Felix and today I'm going to present my project called BookGo. Okay, first, what is PMI? PMI is Project Management Institute. It is an international organization that creates standards, tools, and best practice for project management. PMI helps project managers plan, organize, execute, monitor, and close projects in a structured way. BookGo is a project created to help communities that don't have easy access to books, internet, or technologies. The idea is to use a mobile library vehicle that can travel to different communities and provide free educational resources. Inside this mobile library, people can find like books, tablets, laptops, internet access, and digital learning materials. The first PMI phase is initiating. Okay, in this phase, in this stage, I define the project and identify what is we needed. For BookGo, the main problem was that many communities don't have enough access to books, internet, and digital learning tools. Because of this, students and families may have fewer educational opportunities. Okay, so in this phase, I defined BookGo as a solution to that problem. I also created a project charter where I included the project name, the general objective, the scope, the sponsor, and the estimated budget and timeline. Another important activity in this phase was identifying the stockholders. For example, the sponsors, the project manager, the project team, schools, community leaders, and the others. So basically, in the initiating phase, I answered this question. What is the project? What is needed? Who will be involved? The second PMI is planning. Okay, and this was one of the most important parts of the project. In this phase, I organized everything that BookGo needed in order to work. First, I defined the scope of the project, meaning what the project would include. For example, BookGo includes adapting a mobile library, buying tablets and laptops, installing internet service, and training the staff, etc. Okay, then I created this school plan where I organized the activities and timeline of the project. Another important part of planning was risk management. I identified possible risks such as supplier delays, internet failures, vehicle problems, and low community participation. For each risk, I proposed solutions for these plans. I also prepare other plans such as a quality plan, a communication plan, and a stakeholders plan to manage the relationship with sponsors, suppliers, schools, and the community. The third phase is executing. This is the phase where the project plan is put into action. For Book Go, this phase includes the implementation of the mobile digital library. In this stage, I described activities such as purchasing and adapting the vehicle, installing laptops, tablets, and internet, organizing the library space, and setting up the digital research. I also include the staff training because the team needs to know how to use the technology and how to support the users of the service. The 4 PMI phase is monitoring and controlling. This phase is about checking if the project is going according to plan. Okay, for Book Go, I created different tools to monitor the project, such as project status reports, Excel to be summaries, quality monitorings, tables, risk logs, and etc. In this phase, I check the progress of the project in different areas like scope, time, cost, quality, communication, risk, and others. I also considered some possible problems like delays in the library, internet connections, and technical issues during community visits. And the last PMI phase is closing. Okay, in this phase, the project is formally completed. For Book Go, I prepared the final project documents such as the project closure checklist, the closing letters, and the formal acceptance section, and the lessons learned report. In this phase, I reviewed if the project had achieved its objectives. I confirmed that Book Go was able to provide a mobile educational service with books, technology, and internet access. One of the most important part of closing was documenting the lesson learned because they can help improve future projects. So the results of the project were positive. Book Go successfully designed a mobile digital library that could provide books, internet access, and others. Some of the main results were the adoption of the library mobile vehicle, the installation of technology equipment, the preparation of digital research, and others. The project also showed that a mobile educational service can support reading, learning, and digital inclusion in underserved areas. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope this explanation helped how to the Book Go project was developed using PMI methodology and how it can contribute to education and digital inclusion in the community. Thank you.